I was just thinking, everyone has an opinion. Every topic, every individual has their own thinking about that topic. At what point did we as humans become so intolerant, so hateful, that we quit allowing, hearing, listening to other people's opinions? I missed something. I missed the point where we stopped allowing each one of us to be who we are. Hmm. At what point did we think that our opinions is the truth? At what point did we think that our opinion is gospel? At what point did we allow ourselves to forget to be polite, to be kind, to just listen? Why does everything have to have a reaction? And at what point did we think that is either your way or no way? Hmm. So I was just thinking, and I decided to push play and share my thoughts. And my thoughts are my opinion, and it's okay if you don't agree with my opinion. It's okay if I don't agree with yours. It's okay. And we have to reprogram ourselves to be okay with difference, to be okay with other people not agreeing with you, to be okay with just listening and not agreeing. You don't have to agree with everything everyone says. No, because I sure don't. And you don't even have to like what everyone says, because I sure don't. But we need to get back to being tolerant, because at the moment, no one has tolerance. No one has control. It's not even so much tolerance, it's just being in control of your emotions and your actions and the words that come out of your mouth. It's amazing how in 2020, this is July 2020, actually, it's probably after midnight, so it is after midnight, so it's July 4th, 2020. We have we're going through a worldwide pandemic. And it's amazing how there's a lot of reaction, but nobody's thinking to just stop and stop reacting. Because right now, the reactions are very violent. The reactions are being led by anger, hate, bitterness, confusion. That's why on this channel, I want us to encourage each other to take care of ourselves. I find that when I focus on other things, and as you can see, knitting is one of my focus. I have many focus. When I focus on projects that I enjoy to do, I don't allow the things of the world to control my thoughts and my actions and my reaction. Everyone has an opinion. Every human being on this planet has an opinion. You can present a topic, and it will be amazing what people think about that topic. And we have to start disciplining ourselves today to stop reacting out of anger, bitterness, hate. We do. We have to stop reacting. Just because someone doesn't agree with you does not give you a right to physically touch, beat up, kill, holler, scream, call them out of their names. It doesn't give you that right. You believe one way and somebody else believes another way. What's wrong with that? Everybody's different. Everybody has a different religion. Everybody has a different political stance. Everybody thinks different, eats different, has a different culture, religion, a thought pattern. Everybody was raised different. Everybody has an opinion, and it's okay. And we have to learn to let it be okay. In order for us to recreate the world that has been destroyed by this pandemic. Because what we knew before pandemic has been destroyed. So now we have to recreate a new life after pandemic. Right now we're creating life during the pandemic. Let's don't even talk about after, because right now we are trying to live our lives during a pandemic, during COVID-19, during the coronavirus. Now that's a fact that cannot be argued. We can argue about where it came from and how it came about and who dropped the ball, but we cannot argue the fact that there is a virus that is actually killing off a lot of people. We can argue all day whether the numbers are right or wrong, but the fact is there is a virus that is killing people. Don't forget that. Let's not get wrapped up in our opinion and our thoughts and what we think and all that to the point that we forget that there are families that are mourning the loss of loved ones that have succumbed to this virus. Let's not forget. So, like I said, when I pushed play, I was thinking. This is what I was thinking. I'm thinking that just because you don't agree with me, I don't have a right to hate you or to yell at you or to scream at you or to call you out of your name or just to react so violently simply because you don't agree with me or I don't agree with you. That's foolishness. We need to stop. We got bigger fish to fry out there. We got bigger things to do than to go back and forth about a freaking opinion that may not even be factual. Just like when I started this video, I said I was thinking. That's opinion. When you begin to start thinking and, what do I want to say, developing opinion about a topic. For example, maybe you're not following me, but if you're still with me right now, maybe you do. But here's my example. The mask. Some want to wear the mask, some don't. We've been told it's been be best to wear the mask to help the spread. And it's not so much about you, it's about other people. And it's amazing that I'm noticing how selfish we have become as a human race, that is all about us and we don't worry about other people until it hits home. Now this is my opinion, a lot of people who are bulking against the mask, and they have that right. It's okay. You have that right not to wear the mask because right now a lot of the mayors are saying, it's optional. It's okay. My family and I, my husband and I, let's just put it that way, have chosen to wear the mask when we go out in public and we cannot stay 6 feet away. Period. Now, if I'm in a situation where I can stay 6 feet away, like I don't wear my mask when I'm walking around the neighborhood, I don't wear my mask when I'm not around people, but I do. I don't wear my mask in the car, but I do wear the mask when I go into stores, when I'm around a group of people, and it's hard to stay 6 feet away. I don't care how many. I don't care how many arrows you put on the floor of the store. Is still somebody's not going to follow the arrow, and you're not going to be 6 feet away. That's my choice. Now, your choice might be not to wear the mask because you feel like your freedom and your of choice has been taken away from you. But that's your choice, and that's your opinion. You have your opinion about it. I have my opinion about it. I do not have a right to call you names. You have no right to call me names. And we should not be angry at each other because you have a different opinion from me. What happened? What is happening? And we should be able to talk about it civilly. It's amazing what's going on. It's deeper than a virus. It really is. I think, and this is my opinion, and as I started this video, everybody has an opinion, and it's okay. Relax. Take a deep breath and relax. Don't be so uptight and anxious when somebody disagrees with you. And everything I'm telling you, I have to tell myself because I don't want this uptight. I don't want to be angry and bitter and hateful all the time. I don't want to ever. If I had my way, I would never be angry, bitter, or hateful. I work very hard not to. And it's amazing as other things, as outside sources, that if I could be left alone by myself, just me and God, I would never be angry, bitter, and hateful. But at the end of the day, that's not how it is. We have to deal with each other on a human plane, and so it's always other people. My husband told me that when we were dating. Life would be so easy if it wasn't for other people. So at the end of the day, we have to learn to be tolerant through love and through patience and through understanding. We do. I am not going to call you out of your name, be angry with you, be disrespectful to you, call you names, um, simply because you choose not to wear a mask. I'm not. Why should I? That's your choice. That's your choice. Now, what you should not do if you don't wear a mask is ridicule others who do choose to wear a mask. That's their choice, and vice versa. Take a deep breath and relax. This is a very trying time. We've never been through a pandemic before, and we're all very anxious, from the youngest to the oldest. And during this anxiety-filled world that we live in today, July 4th, 2020, we need to teach ourselves to look inward and not outward. We need to teach ourselves to, in other words, mind our own business and work on us inside and out. What do you do to relax? I will say that in every video. It's been said these needles have been my saving grace. And through these needles, I'm creating another stream of income by making neck warmers. Simply because I decided to take that energy that I was using to watch the news and use that energy to create and to work on me and to focus on being peaceful 24/7. It can be done. But I have kids. Teach your kids to be peaceful along with you. If you do meditation, have the children do meditation. If you do yoga, have the kids do yoga. Whatever you do, have your kids do. If you're knitting and they're old enough, to teach them to knit. If you paint, if they're old enough, teach them to paint. Why do we feel like we have to leave out our children and include them in everything? In everything that you do. And you can train and teach your children to be peaceful, not anxious, not angry, not hateful. So I think I'll always have to tell you this because I'm actually in one room, my husband's next door, and he has fallen asleep. So if you hear him in the background, it's okay. No, I'm not going to edit it out and I'm not going to make it pretty and pretend like everything is so Hollywood because my channel that I'm creating, I want it to be real life, how it is right now, today. So teach those children to be just as peaceful as you are. Everything that you do to be peaceful, do it to the children. If you wake up in the morning, have a smoothie, give it to a smoothie. If you're reading your Bible, if you pray, my children, I taught them how to read it and pray. They became little mini me's because we're going to live a peaceful life. And in order to live a peaceful life, you have to create it, plain and simple. So, guys, I encourage you to work on yourself, create, whether it's creating through organizing your house, if it's creating through starting that garden, if it's creating, I have to show you my house plants one day. If it's creating through the house plants, if it's creating through knitting, crocheting, needlework, making jewelry, painting, woodwork, if it's creating through writing. Are you writing a book, a poetry book? Are you writing? Are you use that negative, angry energy and turn it inside out and create a positive world for you? I'm creating a positive world. My home is positive. I want to be positive and peaceful 24 hours a day, but I have to work at it and I have to create it myself. So, subscribe, like, turn on your notifications. And as I said, I was just thinking and I decided to push play. And I will see you guys on the next video. But you are responsible for creating. Stop being hateful every time you meet somebody that does not agree with you, because half the world is not going to agree with me. So I can't be angry at them because they have a different opinion. All I need to do is shut up and listen. I don't have to agree, don't even have to comment. We have to agree to disagree. We have to agree to disagree peacefully. Peacefully. And that's it. So be blessed, be kind, be gentle, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.